Good evening, the great people of Biafra. Good evening, the great people of Africa. I welcome you to tonight's broadcast. I know that I am 30 minutes late to this program, but I apologize. I apologize. I was trying to meet up with the things I could not meet up with during the day. So, our broadcast during the day looked than expected, but my apologies that I am not able to make it exactly at 8 o'clock Biafra time, but I'm happy to be here. So I welcome you. If you are joining us, share the video, invite other people to join, and share the video, invite others to join. There is something I am going to be doing, very simple thing that I am going to be doing. I am not going to take time. I will not take time this time around because I'm also exhausted. So, the things I want you to understand tonight, I am just going to go straight to the point just as usual. I am going straight to the point just as usual. There are things that we need to confirm ourselves. We need to confirm these things. And we proceed, before we proceed this thing, we must understand that there are many evil and atrocious things that is happening in Biafra land. People are being killed all over the place. People are being killed all over the zoo. The zoo government, they have, they are moving, doing everything they can do, making all effort, making every plans they can make just to make sure that their agenda of colonization still happen, just to make sure that the agenda of their colonization still happen. But the most important thing that you must understand is that as long as we are, you know, informed by Mazen Namdekano, there is something that the wise says that a war that was announced will never affect a crippled man. The war that was announced will never affect a crippled man. And it looks like the war that was announced is about to affect or is about to kill a crippled man. Because when there is a war announced, crippled men will be to, make a move. War begins. So, but in Nigeria right now, you can, see that there is a war that is about to affect a crippled man, which are the people in the north. People in the north and the people of Imo State. People in the north, people of Imo State, as well as people of Ebonyi State. This exactly the war that was announced is about to, kill them. Because Mazen Namdekano make it clear to everybody that is involved that whatever you are doing, you should not forget that the war is coming. Fulanis are coming. You should not forget that Fulanis are coming. And that is exactly what is going on right now. Because so many of you must have forgotten that Fulanis are coming. So many of you must have forgotten that Hope Uzodinma is a hypnotized governor who is placed there for him to be killing you, give them land for Ruga, for them to take over Imo State and colonize Imo State. That is what Hope Uzodinma's agenda is. Hope Uzodinma is into gangsterism. Hope Uzodinma is a gangster, you know. What do you expect from a notorious gangster? Hope Uzodinma is the one, you know, killing the people in Imo State. No question is being thrown at Hope Uzodinma. No one is talking, you know, in Nigeria, even in the federal, how to, you know, deal with Hope Uzodinma or how to stop Hope Uzodinma. Hope Uzodinma is going a rampage on our people. Hope Uzodinma is, you know, bringing a lot of killings in Imo State that never happened before. You know, these politicians, they believe that they will not say it, they will not speak unless it affects them. They are not interested in what is going on, our people that is dying, unless it affects them. If it never affects them, if it never affects those politicians, your life does not matter, and that you should understand it. Your life does not matter because it does not affect them. But today, I am happy that it is beginning to affect them. It is beginning to affect them, which is going to liberate our people, which is going to be the answer and the result of all these, you know, things that we are exposing in the media space. That will show the world that we are not playing games. We are here to expose the atrocities that is, you know, playing in Nigeria, and that atrocities we are going to, you know, keep exposing it. We are going to keep exposing that atrocities until until something is done about it. When you look at what Hope Uzodinma is doing, to the extent I am losing a knock. I am I believe you cannot hear me. Thank you for that information. Looks like my voice is coming late. Okay, it's coming now. So, like I was saying, we should understand that the atrocities that Hope Uzodinma is committing in Imo State. No one talks about the atrocities going on in Nigeria. All this political elite, they do not talk about it until it affects them. This time around, it has affected another political elite. It has affected them. That is the reason why this Hope Uzodinma now, his issues they will start talking about his issues. But when it was affecting only the common man on the ground, Hopus or all these people, they act like they don't hear anything that is happening from Imo State. They don't even receive the data that is coming out of Imo State because it never affected them. That is the reason why Hope Uzodinma will send people to a church where there are children, where there are hypertension people, where there are different set of people with different problems who believe in going to church to solve their problem. He sent his gangster there, his gangs there. They went there, started shooting, traumatizing the children, traumatizing elderly people who are suffering from one illness or the other, who can, as a result of this trauma, they will die. I don't know if Nigeria government is very, they are very good at traumatizing old people. They are very good at traumatizing children. If you look at it, Nigeria, you do not know therapists, you do not know psychologists, they do not know when to visit a therapist, a psychologist. People are being traumatized because of the activities of the law enforcement. People are being traumatized because of the activities of this government. People are being traumatized from the childhood. They will carry that burden without you knowing that your child is traumatized because of the atmosphere that is being exposed to. Atmosphere such as what happened in the church in Imo State few days ago. Just because it involves the family of political elite, now they have stood up to start talking about it. They have stood up to start talking about it. But all of them, they are going to get the taste of their medicine accordingly. Because whatever they are doing, they will get the payback. You can never run away from payback. If you believe that you have run away from it, your children is going to meet it. Your children, they are going to meet that payback time. And the payback time is very close for all of you evil people in Nigeria. The payback time is very close. All you need to do is start getting ready for that payback time. Hope Uzodinma, he is doing his own things, believing that no one can talk to him. The cabals that rule Nigeria, those people are behind Hope Uzodinma. They are the people which is the Supreme Court. They, through Supreme Court, they appointed him. It is not people who appointed Hope Uzodinma. He is not people's choice. Hope Uzodinma is not people's first choice. I don't even think he will be people's second choice. That is the reason why he was forced on people and he is killing those people because when he was forced on them, they don't want to accept it. That is the reason why Hope Uzodinma is busy killing people, and when they are exposed, they will tell you it is bandits who were released from prison, it is ESN, it is IPOB. That is the answer Hope Uzodinma is going to give you. But look at it. It has affected, it has affected, you know, a political person. Now it is affecting political person. Look at Rochas Okolocha is now coming out to speak. When it is all about, common men, when it is all about people that they claim that place them into power, they don't talk about it. When it concerns ordinary people, it is not their problem. When it concerns a politicians, it becomes their problem. Especially when it concerns a family of politicians, it becomes a problem. Let us listen to Rochas or Kolocha.
There's a way the truth will come out. Because having gone to church and released those shots, shooting God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and coming outside and shooting the angels with barrage of gunshots, I'm sure the truth will come out. God will speak. God in heaven will speak for Imo State for the first time, and my innocence and the innocence of Uchenwos will be declared soon. And the
Unfortunately, his voice is very, very
who is the killer? Because
low,
listen, my friend, listen to me.
and I cannot hear him directly.
I was a governor in Imo State for 8 years, and this state was as peaceful as you can think. What went wrong? Where did these people come from? Who actually brought them to what? So let me tell you, when the wicked or the criminal is in power, people more. That's what's happening in most states. So you ask him whether I can vouch for Uchenwosu. I can vouch for Uchenwosu 1 billion times that he cannot, and I'll sign my signature for it. That's my trust for that young man, and that's something I saw in him. That was what I said I saw in him, that when he became the popular choice of Imo people for governorship, I stood by him. I said, I stand by you. And they denied him a ticket that he won. And today, that denial and bringing a wrong person who never won election has led the state to turmoil.
Are you paying attention?
There's what is called abuse of power. This is why abuse of power, absolute abuse of power is what's happening in Imo State. Those police is only to protect the government and nothing else, and cannot be used to discharge any other function of the police by law. And secondly, the fact that I still don't know what the governor tells the presidency and those as agents in federal government that makes them release army to him, Air Force to him, Navy to him. This is the only governor in Nigeria who carries Army, Air Force, Navy in his convoy, who lives in armored personnel car, who lives in billion van all the days of his administration and doesn't even come out. This governor cannot come out to the street and walk around the street. I assure you cannot move out. So I don't know, but I think within my conviction that this governor goes away to tell the president, the presidency, who are open, who have such open mind of listening to every gossip, and tell them, listen to me, let me tell you, the whole Igbos are against President Mohammed Buhari. The whole Igbos are against the Northerners. I'm the only good man. So listen, I will fight them on your behalf. So he set enmity between Igbo people and Abuja and federal government of Nigeria. And they believe him. But the question they ask, when I formed APC and I became the governor, why were not such enmity between Igbos or Imo people and the Federal Republic of Nigeria? It's a creation of the governor of Imo State. It's his creation. And that's why he gave the military cheap. He gave the Navy cheap. Whenever he said, come to Olu and bomb, they give him fighter jets, come and bomb everywhere. The guy is too... I want people, even in this, whatever we do in future, let's check the track record of anybody we are bringing to authority before we mess up this country and mess up the state. People should have asked, who was Hope Uzodinma before becoming governor? We know him in Imo State. You don't know him. Every Imolite knew this man. When Hope used to be a driver to Ibekwe, Ibekwe was one who died in EFCC custody under investigation of fraud. He was his driver. What happened? Nobody asked questions. What happened with Hope Uzodinma in the Kaduna, the Calabar dredging project? That file is being hidden. What happened to Hope Uzodinma in NPI Health? What happened? So many stories in customs. These are facts. But yet people say it doesn't matter because we are playing politics. Now, everybody, you cannot change a man's character because he's occupying a political office. If a man is a kind man, if he becomes a governor, he'll be executive kind man. If he's a criminal and becomes a governor, he'll become executive criminal. So these are some of the things we don't check. Parameters of antecedent, track record. This is what is the issue. So right now, we are going to discover it's no longer about Uche Moso or Rochas or Rocha. It's now between police and Hope. Either police accept responsibility that they send people to church, or Hope accept responsibility that
Politics
they
is
send
a
people to
very,
church.
very
Or
evil.
either Hope accept responsibility that he's the one who sent people to go and arrest Uche, or IG accept responsibility that he's the one who sent police. There's no, they can't leave us in between. Between Hope Uzodinma and the Nigerian police, one must tell us what went wrong and cannot be swept under the carpet. Just like the bodies of unclaimed bodies at Federal Medical Center, which Archbishop Obin, a respected Archbishop of Catholic Church, came to the place, inspected, and cried out to the world and said there are a lot of bodies unclaimed. What is happening masculine in Imo State? Till today is covered.
Mic is open, don't talk. Mic is open. Mic is open. Mic
What does this tell you? IPOB, IPOB, we are innocent and we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. When we tell you about anybody, you must understand that that person is evil. When we tell you Hope is evil, he is Fulani Caliphate agent. And that is the reason why he is killing and maiming his people.
Oh, do you need water?
Okay.
Water.
Unfortunately, I struggle to hear this one. They are talking today, remember, because it is now affecting them. That is why they are talking. All this while, people of Imo State were crying, lamenting. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was crying, lamenting on behalf of the people on the ground in Imo State. No one paid attention, not even all these political elites. But today, it has affected them. They decide to start talking. It will affect them one after another, that they may lend their voice to quench this fire of evil in Nigeria and let Biafra go. Because this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I am going to skip this further to see if I will start hearing what they are saying.
Right. Hello? Yeah. Hello? Yes. I can hear you now. Go ahead. Please repeat. But I missed you when the commissioner and Musu was speaking. I missed the communication, but I had the commissioner a bit. So I would like you to refrain whatever he said so I can follow the discussion. No. There are Banka, is a military man or a civilian? No, 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 not at all. Not at all. Let me say something here, my friend. You see, I'm left in a very difficult position. Honestly, I must be honest to you.
I am going to
Because
drop
when I
it here.
was
You can
so-called
go and
abuse,
you
so-called
source this video
attempt of
and you get this
assassination
video to
by
make
the
sure
Imo
you
State
listen to
government,
it,
I was also
because
held because
the
any attempt to
time
push further
the time
as a
I
founder
have
of
is a very,
APC,
very
as a
limited
founder of
time.
APC,
So the most important thing is that you must understand that the only reason why these people are talking about this now is because it is affecting them and it will continue to affect them. This is that time where the whole world is going to know and understand that our what we've been saying, we have been right all along. We have been right all along. That is the reason why we are going to, we must continue this media warfare, continue to expose evil in the highest order. That is what is happening. Under the leadership of Hope Uzodinma, cannibalism is taking place in Imo State. Kidnapping is taking place in Imo State. Killing and dumping bodies is taking place in Imo State 24 hours a day. He is moving on armored tank. He cannot even walk on the street of Imo State because he know that the people that are he's killing, that their family is very, very angry at him. That is the reason why he cannot even move an inch without his armor tank. You can hear from his this Ifeanyi Nwosu's in-law, which was the former president of Imo State, Sorochas Okorocha. You can hear from him. He is the governor that does not move around except if he's moving around in an armored tank. You need to begin to think about it. You must start thinking about it. He is the only governor that moves in an armored vehicle. But I know that with time, God is going to expose all of them and bring them to justice. With time, God is going to bring them to justice. This is the same thing. You see the way it is happening in Imo State. That is the way it is happening in the northern Nigeria. And the worst part of this northern Nigeria, they do not have people to speak on their behalf. They do not have a lot of voice to speak on their behalf. And if they are not careful, they should understand that it is already time. It is already time. But my confidence is that they will never capture the South. They will never capture the South because South people are awake, including, some of our Yoruba brothers. They are, informed and they are ready to face their enemy. But they still have a lot of work to put in place. They still have a lot of work to put in place. Our people must be liberated because this colonization agenda they are planning, it must not work for them. This colonization, it must not work. That is the reason why even inside IPOB, there are a lot of people who are bringing politics into the IPOB just to destroy what is going on, to destroy the good work the people are doing. They are introducing politics into this, you know, struggle for freedom. And they know that it is only politics that will destroy this struggle. They will start this politics with you and the people following Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Before Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out, they must have gained the whole momentum that they want to. They will gain all the momentum they want. That tomorrow they will even stand up to challenge Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, to tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu it is not done like that. That is the next thing that is going to happen. They will stand up to challenge Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to tell him it is not done that way. And believe you me, if we do not put an end to this, that time is going to come. We are not scared of that time, but it is going to be a big distraction to what we are doing. It is going to be a great distraction towards what we are doing. And we do not want that. We do not want that. That is the reason why we must make every effort to make sure that we destroy every plans they have made to bring down this IPOB structure. Every plan they have made to bring down this IPOB structure. But there is a very, very important information I wanted to give you. But since I don't see people, I think people are very busy, you know. So there is this information I will give to you, and I don't want to stretch this program to wait for people, to finish in their programs. So I will not stretch it. We are going to do this program tomorrow. That we are going to do this program tomorrow. Again, there is very, very important information. And I will not give it without seeing people in real time. So we are going to, postpone this program because when those people who listen to this program in a real time, they pick it up more than the people who listen to the
Stop
podcast.
watching it now.
So because when you listen in a real time, you comment in that time, we'll pick up your
So why is
comment.
this thing
We
that?
know where we must be touching on, so that is the reason why it is very important to see few people watching in real time. So we are going to leave it there. I am going down to Radio Biafra. I'm going down to Radio Biafra. We are going to continue tomorrow because I have a lot of important information to share with you. Unfortunately, I will not share it without having seen people in real time. Stay safe and stay informed until we meet again.